I have brought peace, freedom, justice, and security to my new empire.
What's going on, man? Mouse Fortress here. It's been a few days. I have no excuse, really. I've been kind of lazy. I'm not even gonna lie. I'm not gonna lie to y'all. I've been kind of lazy, but it's all good because I'm back now. Okay. Videos resumed this week. They resumed this week. To start things off, we are here today with a banger. Okay. This video may be 20 minutes long. I'm not sure how long it may be because this certain topic really grinds my gears. Okay. It really grinds my gears. I've been all into this topic for the past few days. This whole entire situation. This is ridiculous. So let's do a quick backstory real quick, okay? So long story short, it all started with this video right here. Anti-LGBT protesters attack pro-LGBT demonstrators outside of a Glendale, California school board meeting. The school board is voting on recognizing June as Pride Month. Basically what this means is that schools will, celebrate Pride Month. They'll have events going on, whatever they want to do, okay? The schools will they'll celebrate Pride Month, okay? And basically, a lot of these parents here aren't okay with this. A lot of guys here aren't okay with, certain topics being taught to their children without their knowledge. So, which kind of led to some violence, okay? I'm not for violence, okay? This is very dumb to me. Like, this guy's going crazy right here. But I'm not the violence type, okay? If you want to protest, go ahead. But I'm not one for violence. All right, so I'll say that. Then this guy here, Puckett, tweeted, "This happened 4 blocks from my Overwatch League apartment. Americans are in a sad place right now. Let people love who they love and live your own life." Now, I'll get to that later to what he said because that's not really the point here. He's missing the entire point. And this is where it happens, okay? Nickmercs says they should leave little children alone. That's the real issue. And I wholeheartedly agree with him. Wholeheartedly, okay? Now, I agree with Chris Puckett on the fact that people should love what they want to love, okay, and live your own life, yes. But there comes a point, okay? There comes a point, especially for parents, okay? Mainly for parents. When you have children and they're attending school, right? And you send your kid to school, you expect them to what? Learn how to read, write, do math, learn about history, things that will make them be successful in life, things that will help them be, great adults one day, okay? What does learning about pride have to do with education? That's 1. 2, who are you to teach my child about things like this without my knowledge or approval? And I think that's why Nickmercs said this. They should leave little children alone. That's the real issue. That is the real issue. Look, I'm highlighted. That's the real issue here, okay? This isn't about not accepting gay people or accepting trans, whatever. This is about our children. This is about kids being taught things without the parents' approval or permission. That's why he said that. And basically, this just became a whole thing. This became one big giant thing. I stand with him completely. I agree with his take completely. We'll watch the clip where he into himself. He explains a little better there because he's right here. I'm sorry, he's right. I don't want my kid going to school learning certain things without me knowing. That's just not cool to me. That's not cool to me. I'm not cool with the violence part, but I don't like that my kids are going to school being taught things that I don't want to tell them or tell them yet, okay? Because some parents might even not want to tell them. Me personally, I'll tell them eventually at a certain age. Some parents don't even want their kids to know, okay? And that's on them. Every parent has a right to raise their child how they want to raise it. If some parents don't want to teach their kids about this stuff, then they don't have to teach your kids about this stuff. That's their decision. That's their right. And you can't just send your kids to school and just force these things on them when their parents at home are saying, yo, I don't want my kids to know this stuff. That's the issue here. That's the issue here. And that's what Mercs is trying to say, okay? Let's find the clip where he is speaking about it. If I can find it, give me a second. I'll cut. All right, here we go. Nickmercs has responded to the backlash he got for his previous comments. It was not his intention to piss anyone off. He and his wife want to have those conversations with their own kid. Yes. He won't apologize because he doesn't believe it's wrong. I agree.
Didn't like what I was seeing, man. Okay, I saw parents brawling in front of a fucking school with kids.
Yeah, that was weird.
I just didn't fucking like it. I'm sure a lot of you guys can understand how that video would piss some people off. It pissed me off. Okay. Now, I mean, full transparency. I like, how do I put this? I gotta be very, very careful here. I don't want to piss anybody off. I'm making a lot of people mad. Most of my intention.
Bro, who cares,
listen,
bro?
My wife and I just had a baby. brand new father. You know, we seeing these kinds of videos. It's sad, you know. But her and I agree that we want to be the ones to talk to our kid about things like that. I'm trying to keep it really simple, just so we don't have to get too crazy about it, because there's nothing to get crazy about. It's just it really is that simple. I think I just have a bigger perspective on this now, being a parent, than I did maybe 2 months ago. So, you know, the video bothered me, right? And that's I just don't think it's any place for a teacher or a school. I don't think it's the place to speak about things like that.
He's right. He's right.
Not that I think that.
Look, I paused for a second. Okay, he's right. I'll say it again, man. Like, I'm sorry. I don't want to be a broken record here, but like, come on, man. If my kid is going to school, I expect my kid to learn about what? Reading, writing, math, history, science, all that cool stuff that'll help them be successful in life. I don't want my kid learning about pride stuff in school, bro. I don't. Now, some parents do. Some parents are cool with that, but some parents aren't. Some parents want to choose to leave those things outside of school and leave them at home, because some parents feel responsible to teach their kids about that stuff, okay? Me, personally, I'm one of those parents. If I had a kid, that's how I would do. Him, Nickmercs, that's how he is, okay? And in my opinion, schools should respect that. Schools should respect that. There's nothing wrong with pride. There's nothing wrong with just loving who you want to love. Live your life the way you want to live it, okay? Just leave my kids out of it. Leave my kids out of it. It's simple as that. It's simple as that. It's so simple. It's so simple. Just leave my kid alone. Period. Is that so hard? Is that so hard? Apparently it's impossible, because schools nowadays are trying to push this stuff on our kids. It's crazy, which leads to violence. It leads to violence outside schools. It's sad. It's sad. I mean, he was just saying it now. It's like, it's sad. I mean, I don't want to see anybody fighting outside of a school. Well, imagine you guys seeing your parents fight for you outside of a school. That's sad. That's scary. That's traumatizing for a kid to see. But it's reached this point. Parents don't like, people are fed up. Parents are fed up with this crap, man. People are slowly getting fed up. And I don't want people to die over this or anything like that. But it's happening. It's happening, man. And we're seeing it in broad daylight. We're seeing it in real time. Let's keep watching.
It shouldn't be spoken about. If that's what you got from that tweet, then you're just wrong. I don't have any quarrel with anybody in here. I don't have any quarrel with people on the internet. It wasn't an anti, I guess, gay tweet.
Mm-hmm.
That wasn't what it was.
No, it wasn't. But that's how they take it, though. That's you see, that's how they take it. That's how they take it. That's why this poor man got his Call of Duty bundle removed. That because he's bad for business. He's bad for business. He's saying things against the agenda. It's bad for business. Cut him off. That's how the new era works, and it's sad. Very sad.
Now, listen, if you have issues with me or if you have issues with that tweet, then hey, listen, I'm down to agree to disagree. That's fine. We can agree to disagree. But if you think that I hate you because you're a certain way, you just couldn't be any more wrong. That's not the truth. I've said things in my past. I've done things in my past. We all have. Okay. People grow. People get better. It's part of life, man. Okay. And I've grown a lot as a human being on planet. I'm sure we all have. Okay. I do not feel that way. I just simply feel that I want to be the one and my wife wants to be the one to speak with our child about stuff like that. And that was the tweet. That was the tweet. You can take the tweet if you want and you can spin it, flip it, flop it, quote tweet it. You can put 10 paragraphs on top of it. You can do whatever you want to it to make you feel better if that's what you want to do. But that was the tweet. Okay? So if you came here to hear that, I hope you feel a little better about it. I didn't mean to upset anybody. I know that I did. I'm not apologizing about the tweet because I don't feel like it's wrong. I'm going to stand by what I said. I'm not going to delete the tweet. You know, I just want to make sure everybody understands exactly the point I was trying to make by tweeting my response.
He said nothing wrong.
You know, and
nothing wrong.
I do want to apologize to Puckett though. I feel like I might have brought a little bit of shit his way, man. I didn't mean to do that. Like I'm saying, man, I look down at that little homie in the other room in there, bro. It's my whole world now. You know, It's a different perspective. I know a lot of you guys know it first.
Y'all don't understand, man.
It's a different.
Y'all don't understand this. Look, I don't even have children. Okay, I don't have children. I don't have children. But I'm not so dumb to the point to just not understand where he's coming from. I can understand where he's coming from. If I was to put myself in his shoes, I would understand where he's coming from. I would. I really would. Okay, and you don't really need a child to understand that. You really don't. Which is why it just baffles me how so many people are attacking this man, calling him, you know, a bigot, homophobe, whatever, transphobe, freaking anti-LGBT. Where did you get that from? Where did that come from? All because this man said he doesn't want his kids to be a part of it, or his kids to be taught that in school? This world, yo, we're in trouble, man. We're in trouble. We're in deep trouble, okay? Now, this was his explanation as to why he said that tweet. Now, this comes after COD removed his bundle. Okay, let's try to find his bundle that COD removed. Due to recent events, we have removed the Nickmercs operator bundle from the Modern Warfare 2 and Warzone store. We are focused on celebrating pride with our employees and our community. My honest take here on this whole thing is that it was bad for business. Okay, I'm not gonna sit here and just call COD, you know, like sellouts and just losers. Like, I guarantee you they feel the same exact way. I guarantee they feel the exact same way, but they can't say it. They can't say it. They will lose everything. They will lose money. Okay, I think what Nick said was just bad for business, and they can't have someone like that be a part of their brand. Does it suck? Yes. Is it fake? Yes. But I'm not gonna sit here and just, you know, attack COD and just say it's like they're the worst thing ever, the worst game ever, you know, the worst company ever. This is business, okay? Any company will do the same exact thing, but at the same time, it's very undeserved, okay? Nick didn't say anything wrong. He didn't say a single thing wrong. He didn't deserve to get his bundle removed. That was messed up. Now, it does feel good to see a lot of people supporting Nick. I've seen nothing but support. I've seen a few trolls here and there, but for the most part, I've seen support. I've seen Doc. Where's Doc's video? Here it is. Doc made a good statement about this. Let's watch Doc's statement real quick. So Doc, he deleted the game.
Uninstall the game. Number one. I mean, don't get a mistaken. This year's Call of Duty is the worst in its franchise. But that decision by COD's PR marketing team. I'll tell you right now, man. That's a tough one. That's a tough one to digest for the two-time. I feel like, A, they either need to apologize publicly to him or reinstate his bundle in order for me to consider playing Call of Duty again.
Never gonna happen, bro. They will never apologize to him for what they did. They would never apologize. And his bundle was gone. Not coming back.
That's where I'm at. We just don't. That's a tough one. That's embarrassing. Holy shit.
It's very embarrassing. Now I want to see one more clip. I'm pretty sure Tim the Tapman said something. Okay, this guy has some. Okay. What did Tim say though? Let me see what Tim said.
A lot of you saw what happened with Nick yesterday. So I'm gonna just say this at the front, man. I love Nick. I talked to him for about 30 minutes last night. I know him, bro. And I truly do not think he meant to hurt anyone.
He didn't. It's so clear as day he did not. Basically, we live in a world where it's one way or that's it. There's no other way. You can only think one way and that's it. That's the problem with this world, man. Or this country, I should say. Probably this country more than anything.
With what he said. It really, all I can say is this, man. Tapman Army, I love y'all. I appreciate y'all. All right. We talked for a while last night and he's doing all right. But that's all I can really say on it, man. That's all I'm really going to say on it.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I'm sure Nick is okay. I doubt he's feeling any kind of depression about this whole thing. He was right, and I'm sure he sees us all supporting him, so I doubt he's been, you know, messed up about it. I doubt it. All right, guys, and I see one last tweet from Nick, and I'm gonna wrap this whole thing up. I think he said something on here. He says here, friends are created in good times, but families are built through adversity. Appreciate all of you that have my back, understand my position as a new father, and recognize the love I have for all. Ain't no hate in this heart. P&L. Yeah, I mean, it's clear as day that you didn't mean to hurt anyone. Pretty much everyone who disagrees with Nickmercs right now is pretty much on that side of the scale, you know, the pride scale. I mean, I get it. I can get why you might be offended by what he said, but if you have any sense of just knowledge at all, like, that you would know he wasn't trying to be hurtful at all, okay? But yeah, that's it for me in this whole thing. That's all I wanted to say. Very sad situation. I feel bad. This man had a whole cool bundle in COD. I don't play COD anymore, but he had a very cool bundle. It's cool to be a streamer and have you be in the game. That's cool. Like, that's every gamer's dream, to be in a video game one day. That's a very big honor, and just to have it swiped away like that just shows you like how fake these corporations are. It's like they rock with you at one point. Oh, you're so cool, man. Here's a bundle for our game, man. Thanks for all the good things you do. But then you say one bad thing and boom, that car is taken away instantly. That's the world we live in. That's the country we live in, man. It's very sad. Hopefully it'll change one day. It might not, but until then, all we can do is just hope for the best, man. Hope that reality just gets better. Sees both sides of the scales, not just one. We'll see, man. We'll see. But anyway, that's it for me. Like, subscribe, comment down below your thoughts on this whole entire thing, man. Was Nick wrong? Was Nick right? Let me know down below. I think he was right. He was right, of course. He said nothing wrong. That's it for me, though. I am out. Peace.